And world rank 84 there coming out here, Morichika. 273, Kajzer of Slovenia. So her world ranking will go up quite considerably after this final.
Yeah, Kajzer is a slightly deceptive with the world ranking list, given that she'd come from number 17 in the weight category below. So
yeah, she's up into a new weight category, isn't she? And some really adapt well and easily into a new weight category, others don't. Saw some really nice Koichi work from Morichika in the early stages of the competition.
Yes, Kajzer had held it together up until the Olympic Games, but I think the thinking was after that she was off and out. She was out in the opening round, unfortunately for her, in Paris.
But she looks big for the weight category.
Well, she was always
like,
tall,
yeah.
but now she can afford to fill out. I suppose that kind of filling out we saw with, I suppose the best illustration of that is Daria Biladid, who looks perfectly healthy. Not that she looked unhealthy
at two
before,
weight categories up,
but
yeah.
she looked slim at 48. She now looks perfectly comfortable at 57. And I suppose we saw Jessica Klimke at 63 now. Not a lot of
I
change.
thought she looked great at 63.
But she
no
certainly
problem.
looks comfortable and
comfortable.
happy. You know, a bigger face, and I suppose, no, a bigger smile on her face. And I suppose that the biggest thing that I can think of was she looked, I wouldn't say radiant, but she was glowing and happy. Well, she just won as well, so.
That's two Seoinagis back-to-back there. Morichika, but I still think it will be the change in direction that will get the score. Kajzer has a plan, and one of the plans, by the looks of it, was not to go anywhere near and not to let her on her back for the Newaza.
I think that might be a good plan.
Yeah, well, she was up like a shot, absolutely. Kajzer. Gonna get another penalty in a minute for pitter-patting the Kumakata. It's got to be positive, remember. It can be almost anything now, almost. But you've got to be really positive with the setup. Oh, not far off with that. That's snaking Osodagari there. It was pretty close a couple of times. Look how she snakes across there, and then everything goes into it. Morichika can't find the way through the defense here. Kajzer fighting a good fight.
I was chatting with Tina Tersteniak earlier today, who's a refereeing supervisor now, former Olympic champion. She followed in the footsteps of Urshka Zolnia, and I guess you could now say Andrea Leszki has followed in their footsteps, and we were talking about who was next from Slovenia in the under 63 kilo category. Stand up, all those who want to take on that particular mantle.
It's a hard one.
Well, Kajzer fancies her chances, doesn't she? She's gone up to 63. What a set of shoes you're going to have to try and fill. At the very, very highest level, you're asked to, perform anything else. You know, you could win the European Championships and they'd say you're just a beginner. Can you imagine it? Hugely successful.
It's a big step, isn't it? Well, this is much tighter than I thought it was going to be. So into golden score. First golden score of the final block.
I can't remember where it was. Maybe Philip Grebliczki will let us know where it was that Kajzer was involved in a bruising battle with, I think, blood over an eye and all sorts of things. It could have been at a World Championships. I think I'll have a look at the record. I seem to think that she was maybe 5th place or something like that.
Well, she's fighting this fight exactly how she should here. She's been really hard with the grips. She's attacking and, well, that's the best hope for Morichika, is to use her feet here. Usually as she was up. Look at that. Subumigeshi and manages to catch the advanced foot. Now she's going to start going to work, I think, now. Morichika. Can't quite get the angle for the Kochigari. Be a big mistake. There's the Ochigari. Big mistake if she goes round the outside of that front foot. That would not be the way to go. Oh, and almost then in for the Cianegi again. It's going to be a second Shido, is it, for Kajzer? Nope, she doesn't get it. Far off with that.
Yes, it threatened for a moment. Morichika managed to turn off it. Right idea, though.
She wants that Ochigari in there. It's wrong angle for it. She'll have to get the feet working. Just change it. There it is. As soon as she starts to move, then she gets Kajzer to take a step. That's her best chance. Kajzer needs to just carry on what she's doing, because it's probably one of the most awkward fights that Morichika's had.
Yeah, good idea to be up and out of there.
Yeah. Attacking off the grip there.
Crowd giving some support, getting into it.
Oh, almost, and that wasn't far off either. Well, she was right in there, wasn't she, for that Cianegi? One mistake, that's what it will be. One wrong step. Almost in there.
Yes, they both know how to react when the grip changes and they feel threatened.
Yeah, it's just a readjustment every single time, isn't it? And time goes quickly when you're enjoying yourself, as they say, but I'm sure they're not really enjoyed it. They do anything now for smallest score.
I thought you were going to say they'd do anything now for a break.
And that. Second Shido going to go up.
Both.
Wow.
Just trying to encourage them into getting on with it.
I think so. Well, for somebody just to take the chance there. So now it's about pace. Who can up the pace just a little bit? Morichika looks as if she wants to.
Kajzer has gone up and around the collar on a couple of occasions. I wonder if it would be good to go around the waist and get a little bit closer in. The Kosotagaki maybe. Not sure if she's got that in her armory. Sharp.
Yeah, it is. Every time she goes in, it's with conviction, real conviction, and now that's not the place for Kajzer to be. I don't think so.
Yeah, could have taken the leg and tried to stand up. I know it looks awkward, but rather than rolling with it. And the sooner she can get up, the better. It's good crowding.
Yeah, it is. We've had really good support, haven't we, from the audiences, every place we've gone to.
A few bodies in here on a Saturday
Yeah, we
afternoon
expected a
in
few
Linz.
more than yesterday. Yesterday,
Yeah, it worked
Friday,
out.
you know,
Yeah.
still work day.
Coming up to 5 minutes of golden score. It's not the first time we've seen Kajzer in a lengthy golden score.
Well, they're being strong with the grips, but always a possibility, isn't there? A finger in the eye.
Yes, I think that's the second contact lens that's come out. She was involved in a golden score contest in the semi-final that went for 10 minutes and 39 seconds, the total time.
Today?
Kajzer, yeah.
Oh, is that right?
10:39.
Looks like this is going the same way.
Jeez,
Bird's eye
there's a few.
view. She almost looks as fresh as when she started here. Morichika.
8 minutes and 12 seconds back in Odivelas last year. 8 minutes 45 at the European Championships in Pristina. You know, she's not, it's
Usual for her.
7 minutes.
Oh, and again, really clicked in there.
These are the lengthy ones.
And again, she really central, just lost the hands just that little bit. Has just had to leave the tatami. A little bit of blood, I think.
I'm still trying to remember where it was that I saw her in that bruising battle. If I get a chance to ask her, I will, because I'd like to remember. You know, she showed so much stickability. I just can't remember where.
Oh, she's definitely got that.
Yeah, just stepped off the tatami to have a little bit of blood wiped up from. She got.
Still looks
a whack on the
relatively
lip.
fresh, doesn't she, there, Morichika?
Yeah, and we've spoken about who is likely to benefit more. The one stuck in the middle, you know, gathering herself, or the person who goes off for medical. I always think it's the one in the middle. It doesn't always work out that way. And the reason I say that is they can focus more, I think, on just the return of their opponent and what they're going to do when they get back, as opposed to looking at the possible injury as well as thinking what they're going to do when they get back on the tatami. And that's just the way that I worked it out. Renata Zakova was the athlete in the semi-final that kept Kaja Kajzer on the mat for 10 minutes and 39 seconds in the semi-final earlier
Here we go.
today.
Are we going to see a couple of flurries? She really is, Kajzer, fighting her exactly how she should.
Not a bad effort there. Oh, I thought she broke off there with the left hand. Yeah, and Orlando Cruz, the referee's called Mate because he thinks that he's seen. Yeah. She avoided, she broke the grip off. Yeah.
So a mistake there by Morichika, and Kajzer is the winner. And I have to say, she kept her cool all the way through that match, all the way through.
Well, I'll tell you what, we may get to ask her when she joins us on the latest edition of Golden Score. For those of you who are watching online, stay with us at the end.
That was very professional, wasn't it? She did really, really well there. She didn't give her a chance to really get in. They both got in equal amounts of time for the Cianagi. Just that Kumakata thing, just snapping the grip off. Let's have a look at
her left hand. Yeah,
she just snapped it back. She knew straight away, I think, as well.
Highlights of this final on the screen.
There was a better effort actually from Kajzer when she managed to get her, but there is the break completely. Yeah. No big celebration. But I think Orlando Cruz, who was the referee, was